Anime nerds, it is my... It's not, actually. It's done. We finished that a while ago. I put rockets on my legs. I said if I hit 5,000 comments, I would redo the rocket legs. And honestly, I was half joking because, to put this in perspective, my Thor Hammer video, which has like 23 million views, has just about 5,000 comments. And instead, you nutbags have put over 7,000 comments on that Rocket Legs video, so I guess we're redoing it. This really illustrates how much I love you guys, the subscribers, because if anything sends me to jail, it's gonna be those stupid Rocket Legs. So let's go ahead and strap them back on, head over to the same parking lot, and redo this experiment the right way, and hopefully nobody will call the cops.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay, so we are definitely not going back there. What we can do, though, is use the alleyway behind the apartment where I live, you know, the place with all the no parking signs, and we are finally going to do this! Did you see that? Yeah, right there. So what happened was the rockets were not strapped on tight enough to my legs, so when they went off, they did this kind of like twisty thing, and I ended up tripping over my own feet. So this is not a valid run. If you're curious though, in this case, the rocket run turned out to be 0.3 seconds slower than the control run, which still doesn't mean anything. This run was useless. But you know what? We can always just go back to the alleyway and do this again. Oh look, it's fan mail. Attention tenants, fireworks, model rockets, and pyrotechnics of any kind may not blah 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 blah. I should just move to Canada.
In fact, Alan and I might be doing a collaboration in the future.
Honestly though, that probably has more to do with the 4th of July coming up than it has to do with me. It kinda has to do with me. Thankfully, a makerspace called Hex Lab up in Chatsworth, not quite Canada, has said that I can do whatever stupid thing I want in their parking lot. So let's... That was just one, wasn't it? God. Oh, my teeth. Yes! I think we're done. Take a look at this. Here is our rocket rig. This is the thing that was holding my rocket in place. It is now in 3 very nice looking burnt woody pieces. Didn't hurt me at all. Left a nice singe on my welding sleeves there, but didn't feel a thing. So this rig did exactly what it was supposed to. Took the brunt of that explosion. Totally safe, but don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, let's never do this again. So out of all our trials, 3 valid controls, 2 where just one rocket went off, and 1 run where both rockets actually fired, the fastest time was when both rockets fired. By about 0.02 seconds. But that doesn't matter, right? We know definitively, absolutely, forever and ever, that running with rockets on your legs will make you faster. Or does it? I've never actually been that good at probability or statistics. This is an actual probability and statistics midterm that I took in college, and that is a 9%. That was later bumped up to a 17% out of sheer pity. What I'm saying is, I've never been very good with the thinky numbers, but my Twitter followers are. So I'm glad that Max DeLayer pointed me towards the student t-test. As far as I understand, a t-test compares your control data with your experimental data, and then tells you how likely it is that you got your experimental results just due to chance. Like, maybe rocket legs actually make you run faster, or maybe just coincidentally I ran a little faster during those trials than the control. Doing a t-test gives you what's called a p-value. If your p-value is less than 0.05, then a bunch of old science dudes would consider your results to be statistically significant. Now, a t-test is actually pretty simple to do. First, you just have to, you just gotta, first, put your data into a spreadsheet, then in a new cell, type equals t-test, fill in some parameters, and once you hit enter, you'll have your p-value. If your p-value is less than 0.05, if it's like 0.04, 0.03, then your results are statistically significant. Means rocket legs actually do something. If your p-value is over 0.05, if it's like 0.06 or 0.07, then your results are not statistically significant. Even if there is an effect, it's not any larger than random noise. If your p-value is right on 0.05, well then you're kind of out of luck, because you're right on the line and you'll need to do further experimentation to suss it out. So, our p-value is 0.05. 0.05. P-value is point... Excuse me for a second. Stupid math! Stupid numbers! Can't believe I failed that midterm! I could have been a real engineer! No, you know what? This is a great result. If there's an effect by strapping size E model rocket engines to your legs, it's very small. It's almost insignificant. So it won't help you run much faster than the upper bound of how fast you would run normally. And we know that the thrust isn't what's doing it. Size E model rockets don't really thrust that much, and having the 2 rockets go off versus just having 1 rocket go off, the time is almost negligible. It's 0.02 seconds difference. So even if the rockets do something, it's not because they're actually pushing you. It's, my hypothesis is, just because of like fear and adrenaline. Running with rockets on your legs might make you run a little faster, but you probably get the same or more of a boost just by doing something like drinking 4 cups of coffee, or being chased by a bear, or even like leaning forward and putting your arms behind your back. Any one of those might give you the same amount of boost, but I think is much simpler. So, myth, plausible. Look at these guys. Look at all these patrons. Thanks, patrons, for supporting me, even though this video took me like 2 months to make. And hey, if you're gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con, Sunday 3 p.m., I will be on the Science of Westworld panel. And on Saturday, I will be live streaming on Because Science with Kyle Hill, Diana Coward, and Carrie Byron. We're gonna be talking about all kinds of weird science stuff, so make sure you tune in and watch that. I guess that's it. Well, that was an extremely long and painful journey, but in the end, at least we all learned almost nothing about strapping rockets to your legs. All right, thanks for watching.